What's up, ninjas? It's Saturday, and we don't have a name for Saturday Sassy yet because I put Sneaky Saturday to Sneaky Sunday because I usually don't do videos on Sunday, so when I do, that's a Sneaky Sunday. So what are we gonna call Saturday?
I don't know, that'll take much thought and devotion.
And all of you who keep saying, call it Sassy Saturday, no, I'm not naming a day of an employee. What? You see that, Sass? Are you serious? So what, we're gonna keep it Sassy Saturday now? What if Sassy like quit and moved on? Would it still be a Sassy Saturday? Why would we call a whole month November, Nick?
Because it's a special month.
Why is it a special month?
Things start to slow down, gets a little cooler outside, you know. Like after hours with Nick, things just slow down.
After hours with Nick. He likes those after hours with Nick little,
right, some little one-on-one
talk shows. We might have something similar today when we get back to the crib, but I wanted to quickly show you, we just finished everything, remainder of the shrubs, besides one big one over there and these right here. We're gonna save that for one day next week. Not a big deal. Just, I don't want to work a whole Saturday. I want to go home and spend time with the family. But I wanted to show you, as we were blowing everything off, somebody mentioned this to me and I forgot about it, and then for the longest, and then I was finally like, wait a second, I think this would work. So we showed him that piece, Sess. We took that off and it did great. It actually feels so much lighter and the power's still there, all that, you know. I think that piece will come handy in fall when we are moving some huge piles of leaves. Maybe that might be the only, because it's closer to the ground and you're able to lift them and why are you looking at me like that?
Because now it looks like the slime pack from Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, okay. But guys, I just wanted to share that with you. It works and it does great, and it definitely made the nozzle lighter. Really. Nature Minute with Sassy!
You know, I'm glad you brought that
up.
Did you know that horses are more susceptible to a black widow bite?
No. Horses?
Oh yeah, very dangerous for them.
Really?
Except horses and cats.
And cats. So more dangerous than actually for a human. And you know, black widows are pretty dangerous.
Yep, something about that venom just don't mix good with them. So
what did they react? What's the reaction? Do they actually have a higher chance of like death, or?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that sepsis just flows through them.
What? So horses are more sensitive to black widow poison than any other animal, or just than humans?
Almost all other animals.
All other animals. Holy cow. Oh, we'll learn something every day from you, Sass. Appreciate that.
Right.
Good to know. If you have horses, keep them away from black widows.
Yeah, I got to go get me a haircut this weekend.
Yeah, you do, man.
Yeah, that way my man bun doesn't become a beehive. You know, I get that beehive.
Man bun. At least you freaking changed a freaking hat.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I had to. That Dodge hat kept falling off. Yeah,
everybody has been wanting to know, why are you wearing a Dodge hat after talking all the smack about Dodge?
Oh, it lets people know I'm broke. Very important. You know, people trying to borrow money, you wear a Dodge hat, everybody's like, he ain't got no money.
Oh, cut. We're gonna get out of here. We just finished. We'll chit chat a little bit when I get home, because there is something on my mind that I want to talk to you ninjas about.
Little Instagram sneak peek on that?
Maybe. All right, ninjas, back home. Nice and warm, 70 degrees, man. Feels like we need to be mowing, but they're calling for rain again this upcoming week, so we'll see. It'll probably cool down again. It's not gonna last. I think tomorrow's gonna be a nice day as well, but 70 degrees, dude, 70 freaking degrees, nice and warm. I love it. Okay, one of the things I really wanna talk to you ninjas is friends and acquaintances. What are the differences, and how easy is it to spot, to tell if someone is a true friend or just an acquaintance? The reason I'm even bringing this whole topic up is because I'm noticing a couple of things. It's really hard to find friends. How many of you can look into your phone right now and dial up somebody if you were in a serious crisis, emergency, and really needed some help, and you knew they were right there for you? Not many. And if you have some in your phone that you could do that, then you probably have found truly a good friendship with people. But most likely, most of us will not. And I mean a huge crisis where you could call somebody up and say, hey, I need $1,000, I need $5,000, I need $500. Just depends what it is, whether it be bailing you out of jail, or whether it be you had a crisis with your equipment, you need some help and you didn't have that money. How many of you could pick up a phone right now and call somebody who is a true friend loyal, and would have your back in an instant. Not many ninjas. Matter of fact, probably a very, very low amount of you. And like I said earlier, if you have someone that you could call and you have that, then you're one of the lucky ones. And it's really important when you find a good friend to keep that good friend. Now, most of us confuse a lot of friends with acquaintances. We just say, we like to use the term, oh, he's a friend. I got a friend. Nah, dude, not a lot of us are friends. Acquaintances, the difference between friends, I just told you what friends are, right? Someone who has your back. Acquaintances is someone you just know. Someone who is in the best interest just for them, and they may use you to the best ability that they can to benefit them. So an acquaintance is someone who you just know, and every once in a while you might pick up a phone, call them if you run into each other somewhere, whether it be at the mall or at the restaurant, and you just say, hey, you know, and every once in a while you call each other if you have a question or something. There's nothing wrong with acquaintances as long as both parties know that that's all you are. There's nothing wrong with it, by all means. It's okay to have acquaintances just as it is okay to have friends, of course. But the problem is a lot of us think that we have friends when we really all we have is acquaintances. As long as two people are on the same page, it's okay. What's not okay, and a lot of us get played, and I've learned this from experience and learned it the hard way, even just throughout the last several years of my journey in this business, but also just in life in general, is not everybody's your friend. And a lot of people, they act like they're your friends, but they're not. And here's why. A lot of people have a hard time clicking with a lot of people. And one of the things I've noticed, even, and I've kind of basing this in the last 20 years, we have become really sensitive. We tend to only focus on our feelings and only focus on how we feel instead of realizing, well, hey, that's another person. He's got his own views. He's got his own ways, he, she, whatever. There's a new terminology, a new word that goes around of people who are just so sensitive and people who get so offended so easily. It's called snowflakes. And I know a lot of you heard this before, and I used to make fun of the whole terminology when I first heard it. But it's true. It's true. There's a lot of snowflakes, people who get so sensitive. They get so offended so easily. Everything bothers them. Those people, it's actually probably best to steer clear of people like that who are so sensitive, because those are the type of people that you really could have the best intention for them, but they're going to take something so wrong and wrong way, and they're going to think you really went after them, or you really are trying to go, you're out to get them or do harm to them. Those people are just so focused on themselves that it's really hard to have a friendship with that type of a person, more or less than an acquaintance. The only way those types of people can be really good friends or acquaintances with other people is if they're really close friends with other people who are the same way they are, which means very sensitive, gotta really be careful what you say, not to offend each other, not to hurt each other's feelings. What happened to being good friends with people and being able to tell how you feel, how you view things, and if it's truly a good friend of yours, he might disagree with you and say, hey, that's cool, man. You don't view it like I view it, but you know what? It is what it is. It's cool. We're still good friends, man. It's okay. Just because you don't view something the same way I do, that doesn't mean we can't be friends. Nowadays, it's changed. Nowadays, it's if I don't view this, if you don't view this the way I view it, and you say something that offends me, we're done. And please don't go into the whole political side of things, as this channel is not political by all means, and I don't care to bring any politics into this. We all want to do good, and we all want to get ahead in life. I get it. Hey, I was one of them. I still do. But I was one of them definitely a few years ago that I'm not where I am. And I'm still not where I want to be. I think we're all like that. And sometimes it's really hard for people to understand that you have things because you worked your butt off. You have things, and you have things to show because you've worked so hard. And there's nothing wrong to work hard and to get ahead in life. And the problem is you've got the person that's somewhere right behind you, and he or she is working just as hard, and they're just not there yet. This is why it's important to remind ourselves that everything comes with time. Nothing happens overnight. It's okay to also lose friends or lose acquaintances. People get hurt, people get offended, people are sensitive nowadays, and not everybody will click. I'm the type of person, I speak my mind. It's hard for people to be friends with people like me. It really is. Because now we are so sensitive in this world. Sometimes we hear the truth, but we don't want to hear it. And we would rather be lied to than be told the truth. Just be careful who you choose as friends. Be careful who you choose as acquaintances, and make sure you're aware which one is it. That's all I'm saying. We'll see you tomorrow, ninjas. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, Saturday. Take care. Thanks for watching. Peace!